afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming out for this groundbreaking of this section of the Pufferbelly Trail. My name's Megan McClellan. I'm the Executive Director of Fort Wayne Trails. And this trail is an incredible collaboration between so many parties, but most especially the Allen County Commissioners. So our first speaker today will be Therese Brown, Allen County Commissioner.
Thank you, Megan. As Megan mentioned, this has been a project that has been, well, it's been years in the making, quite honestly. I mean, it's just taken a lot of time, a lot of effort, and quite frankly, a lot of chutzpah to get this thing on the roll here. So we are blessed to be here today. We're blessed for sunshine, hardly any wind, even on top of it. So ultimately, more than anything, I would like to make sure I do a couple different shout outs here. One, Don Ritchie, for all the work that you've assisted in everything trails with the assistance of Allen County. Thank you for everything that you've done. The Allen County Highway Department, specifically Laura Dorsett, and all of the hard work that she has done getting right-of-way for this particular project and acquiring land and working with the petition process to get some of these things done. And I would be remiss if I didn't bring up Huntertown Beth Shellman, who, had it not been for her, we probably wouldn't have Twin Eagles here to be able to get this project rolling. So thank you everyone for being here. Obviously, by the turnout, the support is huge. We look forward to this being completed before the end of the year of this year. So pray for dry weather, pray for no rain, and pray for everything to be able to be put on the ground that's on time and in place. So I will now yield back to you, to the next speaker.
Thank you, Therese. So this section is about 4.3 miles long. It's the longest single section of trail built all at one time in at least the last decade, possibly ever in Allen County. We were just talking about that. Super exciting. And so it definitely runs through unincorporated areas. It also runs through Huntertown. And so our next speaker is Brandon Seifert. He is a city council member for Huntertown.
Just want to say thank you for everybody coming out on this warm day. It's great to see everybody. I just want to say that this is going to be a great addition to our community in Huntertown. I know that the community loves trails. That is something that they have been asking for. So I think that this is going to set off our section with regards to Huntertown and creating trails ourselves and connecting everything. So we're just very excited and appreciative. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brandon, and all your support. So Fort Wayne Trails is a nonprofit. We were formed in 2011 out of the merger of 3 trail nonprofits previously: the Rivergreenway Consortium, Aboitnu Trails, and Northwest Allen Trails. The group that really worked on getting this Pufferbelly going in the first place was Northwest Allen Trails. So our next speaker is Mike Kelly. He was on Northwest Allen Trails, got himself off of that one, and then when Fort Wayne Trails was formed, we pulled him back on again. So he is our current vice chair of Fort Wayne Trails and has been involved in this trail for a very long time, and he's our next speaker.
Thank you, Megan, and thank you everyone for your support and coming out today. As she mentioned, it's been a while since we started researching these rail corridors, actually 21 years to be exact. And so I was 10 years old at the time. It's amazing how time flies. But seriously, we gathered maps and in people's living rooms and coffee shops and church community centers, we started to pick apart what this could look like. And people like Bob and Sherry Mann were part of this from the beginning, and Tanya Washburn and Rich Andrus and Bill Adams, and we would come out and walk these trails and find out who owned them. And we knew it could happen. We had seen it done in Indianapolis. And so we had a vision, and we Bob just mentioned this before we started today. We had a napkin where we drew a circle around the Solomon Farm Park and had a line coming up and down from there. And we said, gosh, you know, if we could paraphrase Field of Dreams, if we could build a loop around Solomon and people could see what this looks and feels like, they'll come. And they did. And they continue to come. So we're, you know, it's a testament to the perseverance of that group and the perseverance of both the city and the county and now the state in supporting trail development. So today's a very exciting day. Not only are we celebrating the expansion of the Pufferbelly, but if you take a step back, this is part of a regional trail called the Poka-Bache, which will eventually go from Pokagon State Park in Angola, along the Pufferbelly through Fort Wayne to Ouabache State Park in Bluffton. And so that's the next 10 years of what that will look like. And what does that mean to you, right? It means more connectivity between your neighborhoods. It means a safer place for your kids to enjoy recreation, enjoy nature. These are like linear parks. We're blessed that the tree canopy remains. So when you step into these, it's like stepping into a park out of your neighborhood. And what it means finally is really building a legacy. It's something that our kids and our grandkids are going to be able to enjoy for a long time. So on behalf of the board of Fort Wayne Trails, again, thank you to both the city, the county, and the state for all their support, and to you, our trail users, for your ongoing support as well. Thank you.
I should also mention this Poka-Bache Trail he's talking about will be about 81 miles long, and most people think that's a long bike ride. Mike runs ultra marathons. He's going to run the whole thing and back again. All right. So thank you again all for coming out today. The next thing we're going to do is the picture with the shovels. VS Engineering has provided some snacks. Grab some coffee and a cookie. Enjoy yourselves, socialize. Thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful afternoon. All right.
The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting group. If you or anyone you know might be interested in making a television show, please call 260-421-1250. Access Fort Wayne is a department of the Allen County Public Library.